winter flu.
It's just a big Truman
He
show.
was writing that. Do you think, back out, King? He's a swerve! He's a swerve, King, back out! And he
Coalition
was writing
swerve. Everything's a swerve.
Tyson and Austin,
Yeah,
strike! Tyson and Rock! No,
swerve.
back
It's
turn!
the Tories. Anywho, so yeah, I don't know. Is he just being a dickhead as usual? Just like, no offense to Jim, but whenever something tiny happens in the world, he has to blog about it. What does he do? Spare time? Does he have a job?
I so wish his blog was just like his commentary. Just he starts off with everything. He's going, back out, King, back out. I just sat down, back out, King. Oh, it's Tyson and Austin, Tyson and Austin. Just what are you talking about, Jim? He's just blogging about sitting down. That'd be the best blog ever.
That would be great. That would be the world's greatest blog.
Just started everything off with back out, King.
Back out, I do not understand what is happening with this chair. It's got 4 legs, but it's spinning around. Back out, King. I do not know.
You've turned into an indie commentator.
Call the EMT.
I'm in Tennessee. There are 12 people in the audience, but this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
As you can see here, there are 2 people at Keelan's Backyard Rumble, where every match is a Royal Rumble with 2 people.
And it's still real. It's still real to one of those people.
My God, I do not believe it. Keelan has beaten this random jobber number 955 and 2.
No, it's not.
But he looks awfully like a pillowcase with a smile written.
Keelan doesn't beat a jobber. No, he beats the neighborhood cat, which he puts in the match. It's like a black
oh my
cat
God!
cat.
It's a snowman. The snowman is here, and the snowman.
Just clothesline a snowman's head
from
off.
The Royal Rumble of Keelan Rumble.
Can you imagine? Yeah, if Keelan actually had a wrestling match with a snowman, and then Keelan just clotheslines the snowman's head off, and then JR just goes, back out, Kick, he just closed out his head off, back down.
I used to do that kind of stuff all the time. We used to like swanton bomb off people's sheds.
Onto snowman?
No, onto padding.
Onto JR, who's covered in his own
What the hell?
And we used to get ketchup and go, oh look, I'm bleeding, but it tastes like tomatoes.
Oh good, I got my beater on my face. So yeah, so The Rock did a WWE.com chat discussing his surprise return. And why he returned? Because I felt the time was right to do something special. I feed my own need and desire to perform. More importantly than that, to do something special for you WWE fans. Yeah.
Such a nice guy.
He goes on to say that he wants to make WrestleMania an incredible show. His favourite WrestleMania match of all time was against Hogan and the one he had against Austin 10 years ago. But this is what he says about John Cena, because this is what everybody wants to know. John Cena has said a variety of things that have come across my desk, which at first I thought was interesting.
Yes, a desk.
Shh, I can talk. And then I felt it was laughable because the comments really didn't make any sense to me. To be clear, not that they ever made me mad. I just thought the comments were an interesting choice of things to say.
It's all a
It's
word.
gonna be a swerve. And he goes on to say, I love the social media. Facebook is great. Whatever.
I like the social media.
Stop! Know your role! Sorry. It just happened.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for? Anywho.
Oh, I sound like that's the kind of thing my mum would say. Shut up.
No, I could be your mum.
No, I doubt it.
But yeah, I mean, everybody.
We could go on Jeremy Kyle.
I mean, I've been on forums and shit like that, and everyone's like, "Yeah, well, this is gonna be a wake-up call for
Dude, you still go on forums? You're like 20.
Shit. And, I mean, what? They're not gonna like have an epiphany over this, are they? Checked it?
I don't know.
You still go
Trouble
on
is,
forums?
it's too late to.
I haven't touched forums in about 3 years. 3 or 4 years.
I have too much time on my hands. Nobody's gonna argue with me. Thanks.
But very quickly, I just wanted to ask you guys, like, keeping in theme with The Rock and WrestleMania, what has been your two's favourite Rock match at WrestleMania?
Oh, he's only had like a couple of.
I don't know. To be honest, I like this Royal Rumble match with Mankind, where he just hit him like 50,000 times in the head with a chair.
What about you, Andy?
I think the match he had with Jericho at No Mercy when there was the Alliance.
No. The WrestleMania Rock match.
Oh, for God's sake! Well, he hasn't had that.
Well, mine was Rumble, so probably one of the Austin ones.
Yeah, I'd say 21. 21? Not 21, you idiot.
21? He wasn't at WrestleMania 21.
19. 19.
Really? I'd say 17.
I don't know, because The Rock was a
Myself.
deal.
Wasn't 15 where he had his first match with
Yeah,
Austin?
but what ruined 17 was like Vince McMahon coming out, and then it just swerved for no apparent reason. Literally, it.
What? That's like that.
I didn't
Yeah, but we
like
knew
that.
what
It
was,
just
yeah,
killed
but in
the era.
context, you know what's going to happen.
It killed the Attitude
Plus,
Era.
Austin
Like,
beat The
one
Rock.
fell swoop.
Yeah, but Austin beat The Rock at that WrestleMania as well, which makes it automatically better.
You're a dickhead. The Rock is better than Stone Cold. Be quiet. The Rock is better.
The Rock
That always was a
versus
big
Stone-
argument, though,
The
wasn't
Rock
it?
is better.
It was always who's better.
The Rock is better than anyone else on the planet. The Rock is
The
the
Rock
greatest.
is better than AIDS, I'll give him that. But Austin is the best
Yeah,
performer.
most things are better than AIDS, really.
The Rock is
I
better.
don't know, Andy's face is... I'd rather have AIDS than Andy's face.
Well, anyway,
Jeez, what the hell's wrong with you?
I got a
Sorry,
question
that
for you.
was really
Who do you
harsh.
think? Who do you think will be the next Rock, or the closest
No
to?
Me. I will be the next Rock. Can you smell? Ow! Yeah, that's me.
Santino Marella.
I think the
Shut the fuck up, no.
problem is they
Santino
don't
Marella
have the.
nearly won the Royal Rumble this past year. If he's not getting a push, no one is. He's going to be WWE
Yeah.
champion within a year's time, I guarantee it.
Michael
Santino
Tarver
Marella.
will be the next Rock. I'm only kidding.
The thing is, I
It'll
don't
be,
think they have
Dan
the system in place to sort of produce something like The Rock. Because, like, when I was looking back at, 97, 98 and whatever,
LOL.
you would see him in the background, pulling faces, sort of developing his character himself. In his promos, he'd add his own little bit in. But today, I don't think they're allowed that same kind of freedom. It's too scripted today. They can't do things outside of what they're told to, so they can never do something fresh and then go, oh, that's awesome, do that. It's
Another
just
problem-
do this, and it always sucks.
Another major problem with wrestling, in my opinion, is that I understand what you mean with the improvisation, and I agree. But the problem with me is that they leave things too late as well. It's like they're only writing the next show within the next week, and about 10 years ago they were writing the next show for 6 months. It's like they had the next 6 months planned out already
Yeah.
with the shows.
Yeah, and I also
And
think
that
they don't
worked better 'cause they knew
build
they were
things
going
up.
to.
They don't like a storyline used to take sometimes almost like a year to get fully going, because they would just gradually put things into place. Like, I was watching, it sounds stupid, but there was like a Sable and Mark Mero feud, and that was like 6 months long. Now it's like just a month feud, and then they change it.
If that, and it'll probably be
nobody
resolved
cares.
on like superstars.
So guess what, guys? You're gonna have to have ADD to fucking know what's going on, especially in TNA.
I think they've just forgot how to do it. They've become so, like, they took what they thought was going well and worked it into how it's supposed to be done, and now they're just stuck in a formula that's never going to change. It's like when you get all these new NXT guys, they're all the same. None of them look different. It's like in the Attitude Era, you'd have a really fat guy, you'd have a guy with a mohawk, you'd have somebody wearing a skirt or something. Now you just have these, good-looking, muscly guys. You can't all be the same. It's like they sent Husky Harris back down to developmental because they don't like his look. Well, he's different. Everyone else likes his look.
I don't. He just looks fat and makes weird sexual noises when he gets whipped. in the back.
That must be a
Okay.
kick in the teeth if you actually
You
think
just
you've
killed the
made
whole.
main roster in WWE, and then it's like, oh no, we're going to send you back to the minor leagues in FCW. So have fun, bye. See you never, because you'll probably get released afterwards.
Yeah.
Much like Shad did from Crime Time. He went back to developmental, and guess what? Got released. It's like if somebody goes to the main roster, and then they get demoted down to the developmental
Might as well just ask you.
stage again, you know they're going to get released within a couple of weeks or months. You know it.
Woo woo woo. I hope Zack Ryder never gets released. Have you seen his video? His new YouTube video.
No.
Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. This guy needs a push. He needs to get a push, and he needs to get it now.
Whatever happened to Kurt Hawkins?
Who cares?
I always thought he was the better one.
No, Zack Ryder's the better one because he's got the woo woo woo
Kurt Hawkins
knowledge.
just seemed
Yeah, but
to-
I mean, before all that, if I was going to choose, if I went all the way back, I wouldn't have chosen. I'd have done it the opposite way around. But I'm not
Right,
running
Younger when they were Major
WWE. So,
Brothers. That didn't
yeah,
happen.
or
They were
the
the-
Edgeheads.
Yeah, and then they became Edgeheads, and it's like, oh no, we're not really brothers. No, we were just.
We just all look like Edge.
We just got adopted by Edge. Yeah!
that
That should have been the storyline. Like, we're not really brothers, but we are brothers now because Edge has adopted us.
Edge and Vicky adopt.
I should be booking this shit. Not the idiots at WWE. No. I should be booking.
Oh my god, Edge has like 30-year-old sons.
And
That's
Edge should
just
be like the
weird.
higher power. That's stupid. What the hell's that about? Like, it was me, Austin! Haha! I watched that.
I'd love to see an
Edge.
Edge versus Rock match. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I would love to
Edge.
see Edge versus Rock. I mean, current Edge, world champion Edge against the Rock.
Yeah.
Guess what? Edge sucks.
Fuck you. You
Hey,
suck
he's the
dick
worst
so
fighter.
badly.
It's not funny. He's just stupid. Spear, 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 spear.
Oh, and CM Punk is funny.
He's not
CM
meant
Punk-
to be funny, you idiot!
What?
I think
Steve's
he's pretty
Edge,
funny.
you dickwad.
He is! He's trying to be funny, doing jokes all the time like a twat.
But like you.
But I can somehow do some of my jokes and hit the punchline every now and then.
Ooh, I've hit a nerve there.
It doesn't matter if you've hit a nerve! So,
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, I think we should wrap this up because 45 minutes, that's 3 15-minute parts.
All right, really quickly. Any other news?
no.
There's lots, but I can't see
I
it.
can't be bothered with it.
What a great show we've become. Yes, there is
well,
news, but I really can't be
what's the
bothered
stick?
saying what
Who's
news
the-
that is. Welcome to the show.
Oh, well.
Matt Hardy has heat backstage because he said he was the one that made their ratings go to
Guess
1.3.
Oh,
what?
also,
We're idiots for thinking Sting was
big-
back.
Big
It's a
tall
Sting.
girl from NXT
What is-
went over to TNA and really not well.
I think they fed the Sting rumor just to
Yeah,
swerve
so
us.
what is a sting anyway? I can't remember what a sting even is. What is a sting? Is a sting some kind of scorpion thing? I mean, what is a sting? We have the Rock. Why the hell
Sting-
do you want this sting?
Could you imagine? I just thought of something. You know how everyone's thinking it's going to be Sting that arrives at, on Raw in like a
Imagine
week's
if it
time?
was Sting versus Rock.
Terrible.
No. I was thinking even funnier. It's actually Sting the wrestler, the singer, that shows up. Just like I'm
Just
Sting,
a
and I'm
cast
playing my
of-
bass guitar.
Sing,
And you're like,
I like to sing. When you're thinking of someone else, well then fuck you. Yeah.
No,
You
it's the
thought of a
fake
different
NWO Sting.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. I'm not really Sting.
Or-
Da, da, da,
Or what if
da.
it's just Andy? Just Andy. This is the guy. Hello, I'm Andy Kwan.
Hello, I'm Andy Quad. Yeah, Sting's musical
Oh,
player.
they need to do a joke like send Santino out dressed as Sting
do
or
it for
something.
me. Do it for me. Be like da 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 da. Hello.
You've got the right hair for it.
No, I like you
Could
just
do a
give me the
pretty
face
good
paint.
angle.
Like da 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 da.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
Andy.
So,
Hello.
I'm just
Boo!
saying.
It's Justin Bieber. No, I'm not Justin Bieber. Don't hurt me.